Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we finished up the electronic logic boards production at our new electronics facility, which is over here. So that is done and operational. I went ahead and built in the loading bays to load all of these where they need to be. And I've been letting this run for a little while. Let that all filled up. This is getting there. And that's getting there. This is another loading bay that I might be using in the future. Because one thing that we do still need to do up here is modules. Speed modules, particularly. Speed module 1s. I'm going to kind of start to put together what we're going to need here for speed module 1s. I think a lot of this I might just do off screen. Set this up because this is basically kind of the same stuff we've been doing. It's just making slightly different products. You know, phenolic boards, done it. You know, these basic module boards are basically the same as let's see, hold on. Basically the same as these things here. And, you know, the speed circuit boards are the same as our white circuits there, and, you know, that sort of stuff. We're just going to need to bring over some aluminum up there, but that'll be fine to make the casings. But that should all be pretty straightforward repetition of what we've already done in that particular facility. So I'll get to that eventually. But I've gone ahead and I brought over speed modules from our old electronics facility from down here, which has speed module 1s somewhere. There they are. Okay, there's the speed module 1s. We're making a pretty healthy amount of them, it would seem. So that should work, at least for the now. We won't need the speed modules until we get up to high-tech science packs, which is going to be a ways out. And I'm probably going to need some lithium-ion batteries, another battery facility, before we even get there. So what I'm planning for now is at least to get reds and greens going for now. And then start building in the actual science facilities, the actual science research labs, so that we can get to work on this stuff, right? That is kind of where we're at. So that's going to be the plan for now. All right, so let's go ahead and switch over to this. And we really only need some small bits. I want to give some room because one of the things that I'm finding, especially when I was building this facility, is that putting some more room between the loading area and the actual production area is a good thing. So that is what we're gonna do. All right, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. Let's start with here. And then you are going to be what? You're going to be making gear wheels. Iron gear wheels with three modules. And a pretty straightforward line. And we're not actually going to design this to be expandable. Right, this is just going to be what it is. Because this is all scaled to basically what I'm going to be able to make. So that is going to be that. If I need more science at some point, we're going to have to build a whole new set of facilities. So let's actually start with that there. And we'll slide that in there to connect that line. And there you go. Now that will produce, what, 15 per second iron gear wheels. And then we just need some copper and we're good. All right, bring that down. This has got to go into 3 assembly machines. All right. Good. Okay, so we're going to have... Here's our copper line coming through here. Here's going to be our gear wheels. Right? And so, we'll do... And you are making red science packs. There you go. With a full load of that. Okay. I'm not going to buffer it. I shouldn't need a buffer. All right, then. Just lay these out. All right, and then we'll have our outputs there. And we're producing these at a rate of, what, 15 per second? Yeah, so that's pretty simple. All right, now I am going to want warehouses for these. How many different ones? 1, 2, 6. So I'll go ahead and make all 6 warehouses. I'm going to put those warehouses here. All right, with enough room for the loaders. So there. And enough room to send all of these where they're going to need to be. Oh, just take that out for just a second. And there we go. Loading that up. All right, so next bit of business is going to be our green science packs, and this is going to be a bit more complicated. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to need 4 more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, let's make sure to pin that so I can see what I'm doing. All right, first bit of business. We're actually going to do this kind of flipped around. It's going to be the same thing. We're going to be doing this same deal. You're only going to need 2 modules. Why did that need 3? It did not need 3. It only needed 1. Okay. We'll call it 2, actually. I'll call this one 3. Alright. Just so it can stay ahead of the demand. Alright, and then you are going to be another line here. So, 15. So this is going to be making, oh, it's going to be taking, yeah, 45 per second is fine. We're taking 2 lines of this, one to make assembly, or one to make inserters, and one to make iron plates. Can I use both of these? Or one to make transport belts? Yes, that will work. Okay. Alright, so we're going to make the transport belts here. Transport belt. You're going to need 1 speed module. 1 speed module. Okay, good. And then you're going to need some of these. All right, good. Now, we're going to need another one. Give it a little bit of room. You are going to be making inserters. $15 per second. I think we're actually going to need that second line of iron. Very well. What I'm actually going to do is that. Just to make sure. Just make sure that everything gets where it needs to be. Okay, and now we need those basic circuit boards, which are right here. Let's see, we're going to be... Huh. Oh. Oops. Well. Gotta throw in a little jog there. No problem. Okay, and then we have all of this. Well, we have this and this that are going to work together to make those. Again, that should be fairly straightforward. Green science, and you are a full load. Modules, there we go. Knee space out. Like that, at least they should anyway. All right, and there we are. And what's our rate? It's got to be less than 60. 15. Yeah. Easy. All right. Now we'll bring these through to the designated warehouse. Gotta kind of get them through here first. All right. So now that's where it needs to be. You're going to go pick up some more stuff. There we are. Okay, so now for the blue ones, we're going to need engine units and we're going to need batteries. And we're going to need bronze plate. Okay, so we're going to have to set up loading areas for those. Which I could bring over the bronze plate easy enough. And so you're going to Foundry North, bronze plate. Just call that bronze. Minus North bronze, inventory empty. The wagon's on there. And send it along. Alright, and then we're going to need to set up a loading area for engine units. And for batteries. Engines. These are also going to need electric engines at some point. Batteries. All right, the existing engine units production is where? Oh boy. Where did I put that? There it is. And it's barely being touched right now. Alright, so we could go ahead and grab those, at least initially, and then we'll see how it goes. And then batteries were where? That's rocket fuel. That's plastics, I believe. That was plastics, yeah. Batteries were here. Alright, that's lithium ion. That's the other ones. Silver, zinc. Here's standard batteries, and it looks to be full. I think I'm probably going to have to make a new facility for both of those, but we'll grab from here to start with, just so we can get running. And then we'll make the new facilities later. All right, so bronze, right? Yeah, bronze, bronze, bronze. Correct. And the thing is, we don't have to do any intermediate manufacturing if that is what we're going to do. Steel. This wouldn't be all that hard to do. No. We'll do those in separate facilities if I'm going to do those. All right, how many modules would I need? Okay, just 3 machines. 4 inputs. Okay, that's going to require... Now we can do that with loaders. We can easily do that with loaders, because these are assembly machines, not the electronics assembly machines that are smaller. Okay, so you're going to be there. You're going to be there. Okay, so your engines. What would I have called it? Engines. There you go. Electric engines. No, engines. Engines loading. Inventory full, and then bring them to here and empty and go. And then you... Batteries. Batteries. Batteries loading. That should be batteries loading. Whatever. Inventory full. And then bring them here. Empty. And go for it. All right. All right, so this can be easy enough. we'll start here. We have 1, 2, 3 inputs. We're gonna need probably more room than that. That input and that output. Okay. Let's see if we can figure out how that's gonna work. Actually, let's do this a little bit further over here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. This should be fairly straightforward. I think we're going to have to do it like that. Because then you're going to have to go under there. You're going to have to go under there. So that this will go here. That goes through. That goes there. And goes through. That goes there. And goes through. All right. You are there. This goes through. That comes out. All right, and you are making blue science packs, and you have full set of modules. Grab myself a blueprint. There we go. Pick all that up, and then let's see where we're going to go. That will work. All right, first bit of business is to bring these through. All right, that's coming through. All right, let those fill up. All right, next bit of business is going to be the bronze. Hook that belt up there. I'll bring that through. We've got engines next. Alright, so those are coming through. There they go. Oh, no. Make sure that's hooked up. There we go. No, those rates are fine. Yeah, those rates are perfectly fine. And then batteries. Go ahead and throw in another loading bay just to serve as reference. We'll probably need it anyway. We're almost certainly going to need it. Alright, so that is going to hook up here. And that should get this all running. Indeed it does. Do I want to bring that through there? Yeah, it should be fine, because I don't think we're going to need those for anything else. That'll do. Okay. So there we are. And then that should be enough to get started with the actual research labs. But we'll start laying those down and getting all that set up, at least the initial areas for it. Get that all set up for next episode. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.